Good evening to you all. For the last time, if you can hear me and you can see from the screen, please type 2. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm so happy to be with you this evening. If you can see from the screen, I know you can all see from the screen, just type 2. I'm waiting for your response and we'll commence the meeting. If you can see from the screen, please type 2. All right. Good evening to you all. My name is Reverend Adumakun Desmond, a course 6 student, a PRO at the National Health Insurance Unit, and I'm happy to take you through tonight's presentation. And you are so much going to be happy. This is the best opportunity I've ever seen in my life, so far as businesses and job is really concerned. Straight away, we go into the presentation. Welcome to 20Xpro business presentation. I cannot start this presentation without telling you about our CEO, Alexis Thomas. This is a very handsome man, as you can see from your screen. A great man. All right. He's MBA certified from University of Athens. He has a history of building successful businesses and he also received a scholarship for master's degree in London. In fact, in the year 2019, as you can see here, he was awarded by His Highness Sheikh of Abu Dhabi at Dubai Expo 2019 for his contribution to UAE. He personally believes that everybody can be successful. He also believes that everybody can become a millionaire. And he also believes that with 20 euros, you become a millionaire. He also believes in teamwork. Now, the purpose of this meeting, if you can understand me here, we can speed up for the rest of the slides. Listen, before COVID, human machines, computers, and other gadgets were taking up the job market. Before, a work that can be done by 20 people is done by one computer. As if that was not enough, adding to the unemployment rate, now here we have COVID. And when COVID came, it has caused a huge negative effect in the life of our economy. For instance, most people have lost their job. Most people, salaries have been slashed. Others have been sacked from their workplaces. Businesses have collapsed. Why? Most of these organizations, which people are being affected, they are not online. But you also bear with me that most of the online businesses, a lot of people are selling, doing great and mighty works. For instance, we have Zoom app that we are using. This man became a millionaire through this COVID. Bill Gates once said, if your business is not online, you will soon be out of the market. So there's this school called Interconnectica. This school called Interconnectica, as you can see here, it is a certified accredited school in Europe, Cyprus, at Greece. They were running their courses before COVID, but when COVID came in, they introduced a new program called 20Xpro. And this 20Xpro, the purpose of it is, number one, is to help people whose businesses are collapsing, they are not online, or they want to be online, so that they can trade their business doing online. Before this opportunity, I was having one organization, and I was having a lot of stock of products. And because of this amazing opportunity, I was able to go online, and now my demand on that product is even bigger than my supply. The same way you that you are hearing me, they can train you for you to take over the social media platform and the internet as well. So today, offline businesses are now going down. Just like before, we used to have CDs, cassettes, then pen drives. Today, what is reigning in the social media? So they came out with this 20Xpro to train people how they can do their business online and the use of the social media platform. Number two, they also train people how they can beat their competitors online. You can say, I'm online already, but they can help you to beat your competitors. And number three, they also help small organizations and bigger organizations to make use of capital to expand their business. Again, they help people to achieve their life dreams, building houses, buying cars, and so on and so forth. So if you have been thinking of how your dreams can be achieved, especially relating to finances and your business growing, I'm just recommending this opportunity to you. Now, these are the courses they treat under this digital marketing school. So these are the digital marketing courses they teach. Facebook mastery. They show you how you can make use of the Facebook, how your post can reach out to millions of people, how you can use Facebook without paying any adverts. Tell me, is there any businessman in the world who is not interested in such opportunity? How your Facebook account can become a community. Everything you post, people will be chasing you. Tell me, is there any organization like that you think they are not really interested in such an amazing opportunity? There is none. Every businessman wants to get market. So you realize that by the time you get to know the use of this social media platform, what is going to happen is that you are not going to chase for what? Customers, but customers are rather going to chase for you. Now, Instagram mastery. By the time you get to know about their courses, you realize that Instagram is not just for how do they call it? Posting pictures only, but you can do business too. Prove yourself. Today, I'm also an HR specialist. When you come for a job interview, sometimes it's not about your degree, but your ability to prove the panels determines who gets the job. The ability to prove that your product is better than the rest of the world is how people will take you serious. Your ability to interact with different people at different level. For instance, when you meet the president, when you meet the minister, when you meet the honorable, whosoever, the ability of interactions are not the same as a normal person. This course is going to teach you. The next course is that it's not enough to have a business. When you have a business, you need to what? Accelerate in your business. And to accelerate in your business, this course is also going to what? Show you how your business can run faster like you're saying both. Viral marketing. Example of a viral I can show you is COVID. COVID started in one spot in China. Today it's at everywhere in the world. The same way your business can be at places that you have not been there before. The next course is 30 days plan of actions, how to maximize the use of emails and other activities that has been used by successful millionaires. The next course is SEO secret, search engine optimization. It's not enough to have a website, but if you have a website, your website must be ranked number one in any search engine you find yourself, be it Google or whatever. And what it means is that when that happens, it makes people access you faster and greater. The millionaires breakthrough. A lot of people start business and they fail. Why? Because they don't know that people have once started that opportunity before. So the moment you get to know about this course, past and present millionaires who have succeeded in business, this course is going to teach you. Now tell me, is there any organization or any company or anybody in the world who really want to make an impact and he will tell you that he's not interested in any of these things? There is none. On top of it, when you get to course 8, that is the final course, the company give you a gift of 1 ox of fine gold of 999.9. Again, all these courses, you can write exams. Examination is optional. But if you're able to write exams and you pass so well, you're able to write exams and you pass so well, then the company is going to what? Give you a certificate. It's a diploma certificate. But like I said, examination is optional. Examination is optional. So if you are following me, take note of that. For instance, I am in course 6, 30 days plan of action. I've learned all these courses, and yet I've not written a single exams. Are we together? If you are together, I want to see how you are hearing me. You can use the chat button below for me to know you are really following. Now, you see all these courses. Anybody on this call right now would like to what? Would like to participate in each of the courses. To participate in each of the courses, course 1, 20 euros, course 2, 40 euros, course 3, 80 euros, 160 euros, 320, 640, course 8, 1,280, up to 2,560. If you sum everything together, you need 5,100 euros. Don't let this confuse you, because if you have money to pay for all these courses, fine. But if you don't have money to pay for all these courses, the company has a system to help you go through all the courses for free. Think about this. But those who have the money can pay and attend just like they attend any other school. But those of us, we might have the money, but it's still free. I always say free is always good, especially when it's legitimate. So the company has a system that is going to help you attend all the remaining courses for free. So how does that work? Very simple. Very, very simple. All right. So for once, this is you here in the yellow box. Anyone who is watching me, this is you. For you to attend all the courses free, enjoy the knowledge, and also make money for yourself and your entire generation, achieve your dreams. What the company is saying is that they want to reach out to a whole number of people all over the world. So you should just take this opportunity to 4 people, inform them, let them also become part of this school. When that happens, you are ready to attend the whole courses for free. But when you see, we've recommended so many things to so many people without what? Being paid. Even today, you have recommended something to someone. Sometimes people ask you for directions and all that. But just connecting just 4 people. You connect the first person into the school. Let's say, Amma, you are credited 100% commission, 20 euros. Because you will first have to start with 20 euros. This is you. And the remaining 5,080 euros courses from course 2 to course 8 will be paid free. For you to enjoy that free, you connect 4 people. Amma comes on board, you are giving 20 euros. Beatrice comes on board, you are giving another 20 euros. Cynthia comes on board, you are giving another 20 euros. And Desmond comes on board, you are giving another 20 euros, making what? 80 euros. How much did you start with? You only paid for the first course. Now you are enjoying what? 80 euros. 4 times of your money back. Now, this is a summary of all that I've just said. This is the summary of it all. This is you here in the yellow bar again. You started with 20 euros. You connected 4 of your people to join you. And now, they also pay 20 euros each. It's credited to you. You now have 80 euros. You now have 80 euros. Keep following me. This opportunity that I saw in 2 months, and I've made over 3,000 euros. In fact, it's mind-blowing. This opportunity that somebody saw in South Africa, and in just 3 months, he has made over $27,000. Let's see how it works. So just course 1, connecting 4 people, you are making 80 euros. To go to course 2, you need what? 40 euros. So you quickly take 40 out of the 80. You don't need to bring additional money from your pocket. Then you go to course 2. Remember, these 4 people will also connect 4 people each. That becomes 16. And they also come to course 2. You make additional 20 euros at course 2. These 16 people connect their 4, making 64. That becomes, these 16 people becomes what? Your second generation. Once they also go to course 2, you make 10 euros on each. 64 people comes to what? Course. These 64 people will also upgrade when they also get their 4 people. Then when they come, each one of them, you are making 5 euros. Now, these 256 people, how did they get to know about the opportunity? These 64 people brought 4 each, making 256. They also get 80 euros, upgrade to cost 2 with 40 euros. You are going to make 5 euros. You sum everything up together at cost 2, you end up to your 4th generation. That is 1,840 euros. This is over 15,000 Ghana cedis out of 165 you started with. You like to go to cost 3, right? Because the higher you go, the cooler it becomes, or more money you make. You are going to make there. So you get to cost 3 with what? 80 euros. How do you pay for 80 euros? You take this money from the amount you made at cost 1, cost 2 to go to cost 3. Your first 4 comes to cost 3, which is your first generation, you make 40 euros. Your second generation comes to cost 3, you make 20 euros. Your third generation comes to cost 3, you make 10 euros each. Your 4th generation comes to cost 3, 5 euros, up to your 5th generation. 1,024, you are making 5 euros on each. And that gives you 7,520. This is really good. There's no business on earth like this. None ever has ever happened like this. This is the first of its kind. We don't deal with physical product. We deal with knowledge. Show to people and you are paid huge sums of money. Monies are paid instant. Commissions are instant. Now, you go to cost 5, cost 4 with 160 out of the lot that you have made. Your first generation go to cost 4. You are making 80 euros. Your second generation go to cost 4. You are making 40 euros. Your third generation go to cost 4. You are making 20 euros. Your 4th generation goes to cost 4. 10 euros on each up to your 6th generation. That is 30,400 euros. 30,400 euros. 30,400 euros is a huge sum of money. Multiply that by 8.25 if you are in Ghana. That is a currency rate. So 30,400 euros at cost 4. Over here, by the time you get cost 4, your potential earnings is more than somebody's 30 years of work income. More than somebody's 30 years of work income. Think about this. Now, you like to go to cost 5. Or let's quickly, at cost 5, you pay 320, you make what? 60,800. At cost 6, you pay 6,640 euros, and you are making 121,600. Now, look at cost 7. Your first 4 get cost 7, 640 each. Your second generation, 320 on each. Your third generation, 160 euros on each. Your 4th generation, 80 euros on each. And then your 5th generation, 40 euros. Total, you are making 243,200. I didn't say Ghana cedis. I said 243,200 euros. Now, you go to your final course, which is what? Millionaires Breakthrough. Because when you make money, this course will show you how you can invest your money very well. A lot of people make money, and within 5 years, they come back to square zero. That's why you have the final course here. And we have crossed over 20 attendance today, and I'm so happy. Look at it. We have course 8, which is 2,560. How are you going to pay this? Out of the abundance you have made from course 1 up to here, you just pay this course effortlessly. Your first 4 people, which is your first generation, get course 4, course 8, sorry, you are making 500 euros. Your second generation, 16 people, 100 euros on each. Third generation, 64 people, 100 euros on each. 4th generation, 256, you are making 100 euros on each. Are we together? And then up to your final generation, you are making 100 euros on each. So course 8 alone, you are making 547,600. Isn't that amazing? And the beautiful part of it is that when you get to course 8, the company said, congratulations. Why are they congratulating you? For getting to know all these courses, which is going to really bless you in life, in business. And then to congratulate you very well, they give you 1 gold bar. They don't send you a physical gold, but they send you cash equivalent of 1,400 euros. This money is different from all the monies that I've mentioned. Tell me, is there anything better than this? Starting with 165, 20 euros and getting to this level. Watch this. By the time you get to course 8, with all your 6th generation, Let's say it takes you 1 year or two. You have made 1,013,040 euros. My question for you is very simple. 1,013,040 euros. Listen, if you are to make even 10% of this amount in 2 years, it's still 100,000 euros. Convert that in your home currency. Very mind-blowing cash. Are we together? Even 1%, I didn't say 2, 1 is 825 million old Ghana cedis, over 85,000 Ghana cedis. 10,000 euros, just 1% of this amount. Is there anything better than this? There is nothing. Nothing ever better than this. Now, let's have a look at the school itself that gave out these courses. If you go to www.interconnectica.com, you're going to see this beautiful homepage. This is their phone number. If you phone them, receptionists will pick it. Before this, they were running other social media courses. These were courses, elementary courses. These were intermediate courses they were ranking. It's a physical school. You can go there, sit down, do 6 months course, 1 year course, like this. Are we together? So now over here, they also have, see this studio accommodation. See this studio accommodation, a very mind-blowing accommodation. And this is our CEO again. ECG is playing with the light, so I hope you can still see. This is the studio, our CEO, and this is the Minister of Cyprus. And this is our CEO again with him. This school has received so many awards from Ministry of Cyprus. This is a certificate of Interconnectica. You can also see how do you pay your money through Bitcoin, through Ethereum, through Visa card, MasterCard, what they call credit or debit card, through Perfect Money. The same way you pay your money, the same way you can withdraw physical cash. Apart from the fact that we are accredited, the school is accredited with DSE, Ministry of Cyprus. We are also accredited with DSE, Direct Selling Equity. This is an international body that regulates bigger companies. And we are classified as Class A. Okay, look at this one. Forever Living. The same company regulates them for more than 30 years now. They are in Class A. We are just 8 months and we are still running shoulders with them. Mary Kay is also in Class A, regulated by the same company. If you have not heard about any of these, at least Herbalife. You have also heard about this over 20 years. This company regulates them. So 20Xpro is of no size. You understand? This Amway, one of the leading industry in the world, also regulated by what? Direct Selling Equity. So all that I want to say is that we are legitimate business and we are in Class A, being regulated. Okay. Apart from this, our school is accredited by Ministry of what? Cyprus. The summary of all that I've just said: course 1, you make potential earning of what? 80 euros instant. Course 2, 1,840 euros instant. And the time you sum everything together, you are making 1,013,040 euros. When I started this, I couldn't pronounce it so fast like that. Why? My financial thermostat was not adjusted to the cash. As I speak to you now, since I've already made over 3,000 euros, now I'm getting acquainted with it. 1,013,040 euros, and you get a gold bar with a cash of 1,400 euros. Is there anything better than this? None. These are people who have achieved successes in our industry. We have Ifoma of Nigeria, course 8. We have OZ, course 8. We have Rosalind, course 8. And my own self, by the grace of God, course 6. And this is UBA staff, Edmond, course 5. This is Teslimat. I love the name, course 8, Nigerian. And this is Jimmy Agra, the general manager of Ishra and Love FM, that's Kumasi Multimedia. And this is OZ when he was in course 7. And this is Nana Ansan, a team member in course 4. And this is Gladys, a team member in course 4. So tell me, is there anything better than this? Is there anything better than this opportunity so far? So on this note, I'll end here and open up for what? Questions.